Number 3, British Idiom, and she's the one taking the most money. Dan was a very good 2-year-old, albeit on the synthetic, where she did make $350,000. And some of these siblings were okay in dirt sprints and as 2-year-olds as well. So she's another one just landing in the right spot here first time out. She's a dirt sprinter. She's athletic. She's well conditioned for Brad Cox here. Super coat, very professional. So I like what I'm seeing from British Idiom. I really have no complaints with her whatsoever. As number 4 necessarily want to be aggressive in too. She has those fast workouts in here. So as Dale said, don't be surprised if she gets the job done here, but look for her in the future for covering a little bit more ground. Lafitte?
Tetrahydro, $5,000 purchase, looking to take down the lion's share of this $75,000 purse. Andy, how about British Idiom pictured? Brad Cox, always dangerous with his debut runners.
It's unusual to see a horse, especially a firster, that's just sort of bet the same the whole way, right? This board really has not moved that much. And this horse, I believe, has been 3-1, if not every flash, pretty much 3-1 consistently throughout the betting, and it's unusual. I don't know if that's a good sign, bad sign, or an irrelevant sign.
It's a we're lost sign.
Yeah. Right, it doesn't feel right, like there's a big story on anybody. And Brad Cox wins a lot of races, so why not go with this horse, Mike Dubb? I don't know. You know, you look through the pedigrees, and there's nobody that's screaming. I would say Tetrahydro and Miraculous Blessing are the best damn side pedigrees to be okay runners.
And then if that buzz isn't there, those stories circulating about the first-time starters, maybe you lean towards a filly with some experience. Yep. Ain't none lucky for Lacey Gadet. Again, the 2 starters have both run very well here for Lacey at Saratoga.
Yeah, absolutely. And Miss Marissa, you've got the 2 Miss Marissa. This is the 6 Ain't None Lucky, and the 10 talk you out of it. And experience is such a big advantage. How many horses that turn to be truly great horses have lost their debuts to much horses you never heard of again? Easy Goer lost to Lorenzoni, who a year and a half later was running for 14,000.
American Pharaoh lost to Ohm.
He's still running.
Breeders' Cup champion. Yeah. As Tom Amos always says, you'll never see more improvement from a racehorse from their first start to their second start. See if that's the case here. But several fresh faces to the far outside talk you out of it. She really has the edge and experience. This will be her 5th lifetime start with Junior Alvarado in the saddle. Larry Coleman standing by with the call. Race number 2, live from Saratoga.
They're all in line. They're off. Fast start by Ain't None Lucky. Little Farina goes right with her on the inside. These 2 out for the front together from Miss Marissa, who came out running in 3rd. And then it's British Idiom in 4th, followed by Miraculous Blessing. Talk you out of it on the far outside is next. Surprise Arrival, then Tetrahydro to the inside. Splitting horses, Esther's Fortune is moving up a bit and is within 5 lengths of the lead. The trailer is Cherokee Song. The quarter was 22.82 seconds, and they make their way for the far turn with Little Farina in front by just a half a length here over Miss Marissa and British Idiom on the outside. These 3 across the track. 2.5 to Ain't None Lucky running in 4th. Miraculous Blessing is 5th on the outside. Then Esther's Fortune. The others with work to do. Miss Marissa turning for home with British Idiom. These 2 are 1-2. Little Farina has dropped back on the inside. Ain't None Lucky just bumped with Miraculous Blessing, and these 2 are both trying to put in bids on the far outside. British Idiom in front. Miss Marissa second at the 8th pole. 2 lengths back to Ain't None Lucky in 3rd. Then Miraculous Blessing on the outside, but it's British Idiom and JJ Castellano, and they're pulling away late to win it. British Idiom looking good in the end by 4. And then it was Miss Marissa, followed by Ain't None Lucky and Miraculous Blessing.
British Idiom, JJ Castellano draws away late. British Idiom graduates in her debut, the flashback filly for trainer Brad Cox.
At the end of the day, nobody really made up much ground in this race. It looked